Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing a World 2 weapons tier list for pixelblade. We have 8 weapons here, and we're going to be judging them based off of their usability and their rarity. I won't hold rarity against weapons too much, because honestly none of the weapons are too insanely rare, but it will be a factor. Now, let's start off with the Bone Blade. The Bone Blade, in my opinion, is one of the best weapons in the game for getting through worlds. I don't think it's the best for speedrunning or doing worlds quickly, but if you just need to get through a world, it does that job phenomenally. Its ability giving you, I think, 20 to 30% of your max HP every 20 seconds is really, really powerful, especially since it has no drawback other than the stamina costs and the ability cooldown, which both of which can be fixed with banners in game. The only problem with it is that it doesn't do a lot of damage, and that's why it's not great for being quick. I'm going to put this in A tier. It's great for getting through worlds. It's not the greatest for dealing damage. Next up, we have the Cactus Sword. The Cactus Sword is the only common on this list, and it shows. Its ability is meant to be a trap, but the trap is very hard to get enemies in, and honestly doesn't do a lot of damage even if you get them in it. I'm personally putting it at D tier. I just don't. I tried it a few times and couldn't get any use out of it at all. Next, we have the Dragon's Breath, or Dragon's Heart, I forget which one. This weapon really shines in a party, but honestly, without a party, it isn't that great. Its ability doesn't do enough damage, and while it's pretty good at doing damage to a lot of enemies, that damage is minimal. That's why I'm going to be putting it at B tier. Personally, I just don't think a legendary should require being in a party to be good. It's just too rare. Next weapon is the Fireblade, and this is very similar to the Frostblade, but it also increases fire damage. Now, this isn't really that great. It has some base fire damage, which is nice, but it's a rare, and its ability isn't amazing, so I'm putting it at C tier. Next, we have the Moonsickle, and the Moonsickle seems pretty bad at first, but if you use a whole lot of recovery, it can start doing, you can get a nearly 0-second recovery time, or ability cooldown time, and that makes it quite powerful. I'm going to be putting it at high B tier above Dragons. Next up, we have the Royalist. The Royalist is immediately a fan favorite of most people because its ability allows you to go invulnerable or fully invisible to most enemies for, I think all enemies actually, for 4 seconds. This is really powerful because you can still attack during this time. So it's really good at keeping you alive and still allowing you to do damage. I'm personally putting this at A tier, below Bone Blade. The only reason I put it below Bone Blade is because sometimes when the ability runs out, you can get attacked pretty quickly, and that can be scary if you're not expecting it. Next up, we have the Sandstorm Scythe. Honestly, this weapon is really good at keeping enemies in one spot. The only problem is it doesn't really have much damage for bosses. So while for crowd control it's great, it just doesn't have the damage required to be really anything above B tier. The final weapon on this list is the Golden Hand. This weapon is the rarest weapon from World 2. Pharah's armor is technically rarer, but as a weapon it's the rarest. So that is a factor to consider. However, its ability is really good. It summons 3 of these minions that have half of your HP and do half of your damage. These enemies can have the buffs regular enemies do, but these minions just do a lot of damage. And while they can be affected by knockback, they do a really good job at controlling an area and keeping enemies away from you. And for that, I'm giving it S tier. Personally, I think all of the weapons on this tier list do need a buff, but that's just me, and this is what I put them at for now. That's about it for me. I do want to hear all of your opinions and suggestions in the comments. I will try to leave a link to this tier list if you want to make your own in the description. And while you're down there, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get content creator for the Pixelblade Discord server. But that's about it for me. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.